Hello, and welcome to another FAQ Monday. I'm your host, Fluff, and I got a very tasty coffee beverage, and I hope you do too, because today we are going to answer some very, very important questions. And we're going to have a little comedy. It's going to be like one of those variety shows. There's going to be a little bit of comedy, a little bit of crying. It's going to be good. And no one's going to get hurt, hopefully, if everyone showed up at rehearsal. It's going to be good. I promise. First question. Have you taken a look at the Floyd FRX for Gibson guitars? It looks and sounds like a cool concept, but not a lot of people seem to be all that interested in it, from what I can tell, and it's supposed to be released in a few days. Yeah, it's too bulky looking for me. I actually would like a Floyd Rose guitar just to have, because those would be great for like overdubs and things that I do, to get those kind of cloud kickery, just for these really ambient kind of background sounds. I would love a Floyd Rose guitar. But the FRX for the Gibson guitars is a top-loading Floyd Rose trem system, basically, and meh. Looks too bulky. It looks terrible, actually. I'm just going to be honest. And if I really wanted a Floyd Rose in a Gibson, I would just have one installed in one of my Les Pauls, like it's always been done. It's cool that you can get a Floyd on an SG or something like that. That's cool. I dig that. But they need to make it a little smaller, less T1000E or something, because it looks like a Terminator that came back and is trying to kill my mom, honestly. But, more power to him for trying to innovate and come up with new stuff, for sure. How do you deal with haters and other salty folks? What makes them not get to you? I'm having some trouble with this currently, and you seem to handle it like a champ. You always will get haters, and for you, sir, that is just starting out, take it with a grain of salt. Haters are confirmation that your stuff is reaching new audiences, and that is good, because for every one hater, you're gonna get 20 or 30 people that actually like your stuff and that will subscribe, and that's just how you build your channel. Haters are hilarious, and I look forward to them every day. I wish I had more, and that is not leeway for you guys to start leaving hating comments down below in this video. Please do not. But the genuine ones, which are rare, that I get that are just like very violent, like threatening to stab me, which happens more often than you'd think. Anyway, I get guys that, threaten to stab me and all that stuff, and it's hilarious because I just imagine, this guy. And, it's fine. Those people are sad human beings anyway that, have little else to do than to make fun of people from behind the keyboard, and I feel sorry for them. So, don't take it too bad. It's not a big deal. It's just gonna happen. Is there a difference between the Cleartone Heavy Series 10 through 46 strings and the normal 10 through 46 ones? There's a lot of misconception on the Cleartone packaging, and I wish they would put heavy gauge stuff, but I don't think they can, because I think Dunlop has that copyrighted or something like that. Anyway, the Heavy Series Cleartone strings are heavy chord for the wrapped strings, so that gives you more tension with the same gauge of string. I use the heavy core strings exclusively. It's what I love. I have short scale Gibson guitars, so I need all the tension I can get. This would make it so you don't have to get a larger diameter string for tension's sake. Now, if you like a larger diameter string, fine. But if you like, for example, 10s, but want them a little tighter on the wound strings and don't want a light top, heavy bottom set, Heavy Series, like a heavy chord string, like the Cleartone Heavy Series, are perfect for you. And other than that, there's no difference. The coating's the same. The rest of it's all the same. Curious on what you like better, Mesa 412 or Orange 412 for metal type stuff. The Orange 412s are great. I don't like China-made Celestion Vintage 30s. Now, the Celestion engineers will argue with you all day long that there is no difference and just the glue is different, but there's a difference. And I recently just got rid of all my China V30 speakers, and I got several Mesa Boogie cabs. I have two 4x12s and a 2x12. One of the 412s was formerly owned by Art Alexakis of Everclear, and it was a cab that he ordered from Mesa Boogie in 1997. So very, very old, very beat up. It sounds amazing. Now, the orange stuff is amazing. I love orange cabs. They are very focused and very tight, but for my money, just because it's just what I know and more familiar with. Mesa 412 is just the best metal cab that you can possibly buy, in my opinion. And it's huge bang for the buck, especially since they're so common on the used market. I picked up both my 412 cabs for $450. So that's a huge deal. You know, a good old beat up Mesa Boogie cab is the best cab that you can possibly find on the used market. And or if you find a used beat up orange, that's cool too. My suggestion to you this week is to check out the drum miking series from my good buddy Glenn Fricker over at Spectre Sound Studios. Amazing series. He teaches you how to mic an entire drum kit step by step. Kick drum without having to sample replace it, snare, overheads, he goes over mics, all that stuff. It's amazing. Please check it out. Well worth your while, and you will learn something as well. I'm your host, Fluff. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Check 1 2, check 1 2. We're probably synced up by now.